welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on this look here, inspired by the amazing, wonderful, beautiful, and I'm totally obsessed, and a Beyonce stan. Beyonce. I just said Beyonce stan, so you got it. But yes, Beyonce. This is inspired from her Jealous video. It's obviously not exactly on. I did put my own little touch and use kind of colors that I thought would look good with my skin tone, and I think other skin tones as well. But this is kind of the general concept of what she does in that video. So if you are interested in getting this look, then please just keep watching. And to the bare face. So I'm not sure how it's coming off on camera, but my foundation is still just a tad bit light. I do have a full-time job, so I have not been able to go to the store, but don't worry, I'm not going out like this. I actually go to work with pretty much no makeup on, so I'm not leaving the house with a different colored neck and face. I'm just filming it for everyone to see. Whatever. I figured you all just give me a little bit of a break, but don't worry, I'm going to warm it up with some bronzer right now. So all I have on my face is foundation. I'm going to show you just the bronzing and highlighting because Beyonce in this video does have like a pretty chiseled contour right here, and then she does highlight underneath her eyes. I think for this look it is important to highlight underneath your eyes. We are going to be putting a lot of shadow underneath our eye, so the highlight is going to be a good contrast to let that shadow stand out. So let's go ahead and just jump right on into it. So first what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my favorite bronzing powder, which is the Cappuccino True Match powder, and then also just my Sigma Large Angled Contour F40 brush. So I'm just going to dab it on in there. And because again she has a pretty sunken in look, because she makes that look, that like intense look, so you're really trying to bring all that attention to the eyes, and also even the lips don't even draw that much attention, I feel like, just because of the way that her eyes are. The lips, I feel like, even just bringing kind of like that sunken in look a little bit more, because she's jealous and she's sad and there's stuff going on. She's in her feelings, you know, so we gotta look in our feelings right now. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I guess I should get it on the tip of my brush, so I just get it all nice and bronzed up. That was probably way too fast. You probably did not get that, but you get it. Put the bronzer on the brush. So I'm actually going to do this once on each side. Right, so I'm getting, so you can see even with that already, it's just focusing the intention right here. Because this is a video inspired look, I do want to really play off of how dramatic the makeup is. So because of that, I am going to go in again and just make this really, really dark. Boom. You see that? See the difference from the side? Oh yeah. Honey. Wrong artist, Stephanie. Whatever, they're all in the same little like crew. So I am just going to contour my forehead as well. Also, since I did a pretty intense contour on my cheeks, I do just want to balance everything out. There, now I just have my forehead nice and contoured. I know it looks pretty harsh right now, but we will go ahead and blend it in. Boom. Now again, she does have her underneath her eyes pretty highlighted. It is really blended in, but I think that for this look it is pretty important to highlight underneath your eye, because like I said, we are going to be going in really, excuse me, I just ate dinner. Again, we're going to go underneath our eye pretty intensely with a dark color. So for me personally, I want to have a pretty highlighted underneath my eye. And now I'm also going to take the same and I'm just going to highlight right center of my forehead and drag this down my nose. Cupid's bow is important for this look too, because we want our lips to look pretty big and dramatic with that lipstick on. Okay, now with my Rimmel Stay Matte Powder, and it's the pressed powder, I'm just going to now with my stippling brush, I am going in and just blending everything out so that there are no harsh lines. Okay, moving on to blush. You can see it is kind of hard to see because all the images are from the video, and her blush, it's not very pinky, it's not very peachy, it's pretty neutral. So what I'm going to use is this Golden Bronzer palette by e.l.f. Let's just show you that right there. I am going to take this the medium brown golden one and then kind of mix it in with the darker one, and I am just going to apply that onto my cheeks. Now, moving on to my favorite part, the eyes. So to begin, I am going to take this mustardy color right here, and I'm going to blend that out all into my crease just to help blend it, but I do want to use this particular color because it will give it that golden hue that I'm looking for. Now, looking at the pictures, I did notice that like a very small part of the lid, she has a little bit of a lighter color on there. And I'm going to take that same mustardy color and just dab it right on the edge of my eyelid. And then I'm going to take a lighter shade, this light shade right there, the very edge, and pat that in. So it's almost like a little bit of like a light liner. So next, I'm just going to take a eye shading brush, the 55 by Sigma, bronzy, this copper red color there. I'm going to pat it all over my eyelid. And because we did apply that light color, I'm just going to start from the outside and work my way in above that color. So you'll see that it does have a little bit more, right, of the copper orange. So then now we're going to go into the other half of the palette. So it's the same type of color, but it is more red. And I'm going to pat that over the color that we just applied. Now, as you can see, I am getting a little bit of it into my crease, which is okay because we are actually going to use that color as our crease color. And now I'm also just patting it slightly over that really light line that we did. So now you see that line is a little bit more blended. This is a pretty dense crease brush by Real Techniques. Going in with that same reddish color, and now I'm going to put this all up into my crease. And I'm going to take it pretty far up into my crease. I'm going back in with my E40 Sigma brush, and now I'm just going to blend all of this out a little bit more. And for the highlight, I'm just going to be using that same mustardy color. So taking a pencil brush and using the darker copper red color that we did put into your crease, we are going to really dramatically put it underneath our eye. So we are just gonna go in right here. Make sure you connect it up to the eye right there and just go in. You want to drag it all the way almost to the complete corner of your eye and just blend, 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 blend. It should be a pretty thick line underneath your eye. Now looking at it, what I'm actually going to do is just take a little bit of a dark brown color and just kind of blend it into my crease a little bit. I'm just going to drag some of that onto my lid. Just ever so slightly. Boom. Yes. Good choice. Good choice. I think good choice. You know, sometimes as you go, it just changes. Wendy Williams says that. I'm a woman and I'm allowed to change my mind. I'm going to go with my pencil brush with that same matte dark brown, and I guess I should show you what it looks like, right? The white is too harsh, so I use this Nude, and I really like this Rimmel pencil. I know a lot of people use it, and there's a reason. But instead of applying my typical 3 different types of mascaras and like 2 layers of each, I am just going to apply one with just one. Sometimes. I feel like my lashes are going to be like, what are you doing to us? Like, hello, why are you trying to make me basic? Lashes, I'm not trying to make you basic. I'm trying to make you like Beyonce's. And we all know there is nothing basic about Beyonce, so. So once again, my camera did not film me putting on my lips. I did just use Black Cherry by Milani. So anyways, I hope that you did enjoy this video. I think that this look is really amazing. I think that if you're willing to do something pretty dramatic and different for the summer, that this is a really good look to wear out. Bay rocked it hard, and I think that you all can rock it hard too. These are pretty colors that can be worn, I think, on a lot of different skin tones and different eye colors. So if you're one who wants to be bold and stand out, then rock this look. For more videos, please subscribe below. Of course, if you have any comments, feedback, leave it. And more than anything, remember to be your own kind of beautiful. See you next time.